The NFL Playoffs promo is here, and it looks like it might be a headache. Let's jump right in. What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto. So today we got all we needed to know for the NFL Playoffs promo, or at least part one of it. So we'll review all that. We'll also share some info on Series 4. It is confirmed. And we will also examine the promo and how you can get a free 95 overall. But before we jump into all that, I just want to let you know, if you are new here, I appreciate you for stopping by. If you'd be so kind as to hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell right next to it, get notified anytime I'm live with brand new content. Also, big way to support this channel, thumbs up if you like what you see, thumbs up in the video, and in the comment section down below, let me know which one of these playoff heroes are you going after. Let's jump right into it. Before we get officially started and going over the playoff stuff, I do want to bring this to your attention here so everybody's aware. So number one, monthly weekly rewards. The community team is working on getting out a Madden forums post later today. Make sure to follow, blah, blah, blah. But here's the big deal. Number two here, they kind of buried the lead. Series 4 update. The MUT team is targeting to release the Series 4 update next Friday. The community team is working on getting a list of Series 3 LTD players eligible for the Series Redux program. Make sure to follow at Madden NFL Direct on Twitter for updates. And the Ultimate Kickoff Team Performance Collectibles will be updated later in the afternoon today. Make sure to follow Madden NFL Direct. Those things that we got early in the year that you could quick sell for training, those will get updated. And then right here, Series 4 next Friday. We talked about this on stream this past weekend, and we said this. We all pretty much agreed that it was going to come next Friday, not this Friday. So there's your heads up. There's your week heads up. Next Friday is Series 4. Prepare accordingly. We're looking at the EA stream here. We're going to go through the whole players list here that they released. They released the AFC and NFC in total. Each team is getting an offensive and a defensive 95. You can get one of these cards for free, and I'll show you that in solos when we go over the whole program in total. But first, let's just get to the players, right? That's how they did in GMM. We'll just get to this first. Right here, Phillip Rivers, field general, 94 throw power, does not get gunslinger because he doesn't have a power up. So yet again, it will be another quarterback in this promo that will not get Hot Rod Master Gunslinger combo because his throw power is too weak and he doesn't have a power up. So Phillip Rivers is the offensive hero here for the Colts. We already went over Darius Leonard yesterday. So Darius Leonard there for the Colts. We went over him yesterday. Here's Joel Bittonio, left guard. Again, we're at 95 overall. So the fact that these centers have, or these linemen have 89s in their thing here, or 88s, is pathetic. So no, thank you. I'm good on that. Denzel Ward, we went over yesterday as well. Pretty solid there. Really like this card. Ronnie Stanley, again, solid left tackle. Matthew Judon here, left outside linebacker, 86 speed, 78 block shed's a little me. 96 power move though, it's pretty nice. 86 finesse move, but 86 speed, 78 block shed. Unless you're a Ravens fan, I don't see it. So we'll skip on Judon there. Ryan Tannehill there, we already went over yesterday. Here's Rashaan Evans, a middle linebacker here. Another linebacker, I mean, middle linebackers, any linebackers just don't matter, but 90 speed here, 88 block shed, 95 power move, 75 zone coverage. So, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, sure, cool. It's a middle linebacker, really doesn't matter. There's James Conner. We went over him yesterday. Here's Steven Nelson, cornerback for the Steelers. 94 speed, 94 man, 89 zone, 90 press. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's a pretty solid cornerback card here. He doesn't have a power up, but it's not a bad card for Steven Nelson there, 95 overall. John Brown, we went over yesterday, kind of low-key a beast there, 95 speed, 94 route running, deep route running. Jordan Poyer here, strong safety, 95 overall, he does have a power up, 93 speed, 90 man, 95 zone, 75 hit power is a little low, but I mean, you're gonna basically throw him back there, set him and forget him as a safety and coverage. So not bad at all, not bad at all. That can easily get up to 99 zone. Speed can get up to over 95 for sure. Here's Mitchell Schwartz here, right tackle for the Chiefs. Again, 87, like this is just like, I understand it's just one stat, but like we're at a point in the game where this is so unnecessary. So I don't get it. Cool, Mitchell Schwartz, shouts to him for getting that. Again, it's just alignment. They're all the same pretty much. So that's all the AFC guys. Overall, they're kind of underwhelming, but we'll jump into the NFC and see what they got. All right, so the NFC here, the whole thing was revealed last night on Twitter, but we'll go over it and I'll give my quick thoughts on each of them. Here's Mitchell Trubisky, quarterback card. We went over him yesterday in the video. Akeem Hicks here as a left end run stopper with 65 speed. This is a defensive tackle. I don't care. This is a defensive tackle. I mean, I get he's plays left end, but he's a defensive tackle. These stats just scream defensive tackle. There's no way in God's green earth are you rushing a passer with 65 speed. There's just not. All right, you're just not. Robert Woods here, we already saw, I believe we saw him yesterday too. No, we did, we saw Jalen Ramsey. So Robert Woods here, 93 speed, 91 deep route running, 96 catch, 92 spec catch. Cool. I mean, the speed could be a little bit better, but solid receiver card overall. He's a little bit faster than Ramsey, which is pretty funny there. Tom Brady, we already saw yesterday. Now here's the one that I'm very interested in, Antoine Winfield Jr. He looks pretty good. 94 speed, 93 zone, 95 hit power there. I don't know what his weight is, but if that weight is at a good amount, I think it's above like 205 or something like that. That hit power could be deadly. So Antoine Winfield Jr., not bad there at all. Alex Smith here, he will hit the thresholds, looks like, for Hot Rod Master Gunslinger, which is pretty interesting, right? 95 overall, 95 throw power there. So that's really what you need there for those thresholds for Gunslinger or Hot Rod Master, unless I'm incorrect there, but I don't believe I am. And he also has 85 speed. So it's not a bad quarterback at all. He's probably the best quarterback out the whole bunch here of the releases. So Alex Smith there, not looking too shabby. The accuracy is a little low, but I mean, it is what it is. Landon Collins probably will be adding to the team today sometime. DK Metcalf, we already went over him yesterday. Jaren Reed, this card is just atrocious. 73 speed, 85 block shed. Like, I don't understand. 86 power move. Like, I don't understand the whole 87 excel too. I don't get it. This card is just not good at all. I don't know, maybe if they meant to give him a 93 and they changed it to 91, but this card, that block shed is just too low. That speed is just not there either. I mean, at least with Hicks, you can put him down as a nose tackle, D tackle type deal and have him rush the line because his block shed is something there, but this guy doesn't even have good block shed at all. So I don't get it. I don't understand. Finesse move is really high for a D tackle. It's kind of pointless. Terran Armstead, another lineman we saw yesterday, is kind of pointless there. Marcus Williams, 94 speed, 92 zone, 84 man, 86 hit power. You know, he's a cool set and forget type safety there. His zone coverage up to like a 95, 96, 97, I believe, or 90, 95, 96 around there. So that'll be good. In his speed, you can obviously get it up to 97, 98. And here's Dave Bakhtiari here for the Packers. Again, I'm going to say this again. Offensive lineman right now at this point, if you're 95 and you have stats in the 80s, you're useless. All right. I know linemen really don't matter, but this is a useless card because we have a lineman literally in the game right now, and Joe Thomas, who is miles better than him overall. Like, same overall, but has better stats. So pointless cards. And then Kenny Clark here. I mean, okay, there's a DT, right? 95 block shed, 92 power move. The Jaren Reed card is just atrocious. So we're going to go over the actual playoff promo overview that Kralo recorded for GMM this morning. We'll follow along with his cadence here and kind of go at the speed he does. I'll touch on some things he talked about and kind of go over a little bit of details, maybe some ideas too as we progress through. And then we'll jump into the game and we'll actually physically look at everything and see what we can get out of the whole promo, or most of the promo, right? So when you log in, you're going to get this NFL Playoffs welcome pack. In this welcome pack here, it's going to contain the set master, the NFL Playoffs master here, Steve Smith. It looks like he's going to be the only one that we get, which is an interesting decision because in years past, we've had two, right? AFC, NFC, Playoffs master. Last year was T.O. and Champ Bailey. This year, it's just Steve Smith. As of now, it could change in the future, but we'll see. When you first load in, obviously, you're going to see the missions here. Now, again, missions will probably be your key here, okay? So, get your team in playoff form, complete these missions to earn playoffs players, and collect Super Bowl prep tokens that you can redeem for an elite Super Bowl player in February. Ends February 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern. And I don't know what an elite Super Bowl player is. I don't know if it's just an 87 plus or they're 90 overall plus. I have no clue. Obviously, we have playoff promo. I would just say do this and get the tokens done so you can get that Super Bowl player, okay? So again, missions will probably be your friend here to answer a lot of questions, okay? Missions will probably always be your friend when it comes to MUT as far as answering most of your questions, right? These questions here, I mean, it just explains everything here. So you can earn a Nat 95 overall playoffs hero by getting 60 stars in the NFL playoffs challenges, okay? So the challenges you seek will obviously be under challenges under play. It's important to note here too, the pack is a Nat pack, but it's a fantasy pack. It will contain all the players that are going to be released here today. And also it will not get updated with new players. There will be additional releases to this program. According to Kralo, it sounds like we're getting more parts to this. It's not just this and we're done. We're probably going to get stuff through the divisional round and through the championship round here, okay? So you earn playoff heroes by completing their hero sets, collect the perfect pieces for your theme team, okay? So again, it's going to have multiple releases. There's going to be wildcard, divisional, and championship, again, according to Kralo. So you earn the playoffs hero by completing challenges and sets, opening packs in the store, and by winning them on the auction house. So do not be alarmed if you see something on the auction house that's priced really high. It looks like these heroes are really kind of low-key hard to get. And we'll check it out later with the sets. So collect legends from each week of the playoffs to earn playoff master Steve Smith. So earn the playoffs master here. So this is interesting, right? Wildcard division and championship. Okay, you can earn the heroes, but what are the playoffs legends? Like, are we gonna get new legends for each team? Divisional round, championship round? Like, what's the update gonna be? I'm assuming we're getting more content every week through the playoffs, so I would stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out on that. But for right now, for the wildcard round, I would kind of focus on that, so to speak, and try to get what you can as far as the hero is concerned and get that under your belt and underway. I would definitely bang out missions first, challenges, because the rest of the stuff is kind of underwhelming. So here's the Super Bowl prep. Weekly playoff missions to earn Super Bowl prep tokens. Collect 12 and exchange them for an elite Super Bowl player in February. Ends 1/5. Now, Super Bowl prep launch. It's gonna involve some steps, okay? You want to pay attention to what it actually involves. It's gonna be kind of important that you do these so you can get the prep token. So right here, beat 20 challenges, right? You beat 20 challenges, you get a token. Win 15 head-to-head matches, right? And there you go, you get another token. Win 10 solo battles games, you get another token. I believe win 5 squads games and you get another token there. Win a head-to-head season Super Bowl, you get another tokens there. Now, important to keep in mind, it looks like this is just gonna refresh every week. So I'd keep that in mind as well. So don't fret too much if you aren't getting all your head-to-head wins and seasons wins and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to refresh every week to where you can get a new set of wins, because I think there's 12 tokens you need to collect in total. We'll check it out more as we break it down here. But NFL playoff celebration here, milestones, as you see right there, featured tier 60 stars gets you a nat 95 overall NFL playoffs player. So that would help out theme teams, obviously, and it'll help you out doing sets for that Steve Smith. So as you see here, we're just gonna get token or coin rewards, excuse me, as we progress through the tiers. Tier 5 there, 60 stars, once again, 90 overall nat NFL playoffs player. That's all of the players that were featured today, AFC, NFC. You get to pick one of them. Cards and future releases will not be included in that pack. It is nat, it's a fantasy pack. They confirmed as much on GMM. So, and then there's another set of challenges there, maybe next year, basically kind of roasting the those who did not make the playoffs. So these challenges are situational. I did the first one there, the Steelers one. It's really easy. I just threw one 45-yard bomb touchdown and it was done. So the challenges aren't too hard from what it looks like on my end. I would say definitely go out and bang these out and get them done as quickly or as fast as you want to, so you can get one thing done. Maybe next year. So we got Dolphins, Chargers, Giants, Vikings, so Cardinals. So it's just basically playing through the challenges for these dudes that did not, these teams that did not make the postseason. So just to rub it in our faces just a little bit more, especially those who did want to make the postseason. Now, sets here for the NFL playoffs promo. It's going to be looking a little sparse even when you load into your game, because they did take the one set out. That Steve Smith set that was up top that came out this morning, for some reason took the team captains in the set. So they kind of just took it out altogether. But as you see here, playoff master Steve Smith Sr. and then 95 overall playoff celebration player fantasy pack. So you get to pick one of the players out of that pack. So the 97 overall Steve Smith, you get his power up and the required players back as nat. So keep that in mind there. You can complete it starting 129. 129, that's very important. That's when you can start completing the set for Steve Smith. 129, January 29th, all right? Very important that you read everything here. So you put week 1, week 2, week 3 in there, bing, bang, boom. You get Steve Smith, power him up. And now the thing with Steve Smith here, as we look through his power progression here, 96 speed on a 98 there, 96 catching. We'll check out his route running. Hopefully they show it to us. 96 carrying as well. He's a deep threat archetype, so kind of a super L there. Deep threat just isn't that good in comparison to the other ones. But the big thing here is that you get a 4th ability box unlocked, I guess you could say, right? So Steve Smith in a 98, you get a 4th ability box unlocked if you want to use up to 4 abilities. But it's going to help you obviously get more upgradables for his card. If you want to go up that high, if you want to use the 4th slot, whatever the case may be, the option is there for us to go up to 4. So it's going to be very interesting, especially as more cards hit that 98 overall threshold. I'm assuming 98 is the key to get that 4th. 95 overall playoff celebration fantasy pack. Now this set is kind of driving the market crazy right now. This set is kind of huge in the sense that we weren't ready for this. It's taking elite cards by specific overalls, and it's kind of taking the market into a weird place where prices for these things are going up. Okay, so as you see up top there, it takes 389.90s. We'll check out the set more as we go into the game, but here's the pack as well. 95 overall NFL playoff celebration fantasy pack there. for the player. I believe you can. Yeah, you should be able to auction these guys off. So pick wisely. If you get that set done, pick very wisely. Pick wisely, because the prices on some of these guys are kind of crazy right now. So here are the store offers. They're nothing too crazy. We'll kind of examine them more as we get into the game, but these kind of offers are really kind of stupid and pathetic, but we'll check it out. So we're in the game here now, okay? So first things first, I do want to show you something that I kind of been talking about for a couple weeks here as far as the sets are concerned. Playoffs launch right here. These snow beasts that I told you guys to bank up on, they do go in these sets. So if you got snow beasts, put them in the damn set. They go in the set. That'll help you cut the cost down tremendously. Because if we go actually to check out what we got in here, I don't know if we can actually look at the overalls because I have some cards. Yeah. So let's just check the 85 overall OVRs. They're up to almost 30K for 85 86s. Oh my goodness, they are selling at a crazy rate right now. So it might not be a bad idea to, I mean, hell, you could re-roll for some of these 85s on the Campus Heroes. Wow, there should be ways to make coins here today. We're gonna figure it out in a little bit. We're gonna probably do some more stuff later on in the stream. So if you're not following stream, be my guest and do so, because I told you guys a couple weeks ago, you might wanna hold these snow beasts. We had a little heart attack from EA by them not giving us the snow beasts to put in the sets. But right now, the snow beasts go into sets. So I'm happy that they do. I'm gonna put a couple of them in there, maybe get one guy, make some profit on coins that way early here, okay? So those are the sets, that's it. That's all the sets we got right now. We'll open some packs. I really can't believe that's all the sets they gave us. We'll open some packs here with coins. I also got some points here so we can open the weekly elite and see what we get out of that. There's McGlinchey. These packs don't look great so far, but we'll see if we can get something else. I'm just gonna pull one more and see if we can get lucky here out this elite pack. I'm not gonna spend all my points on this. These offers aren't the greatest. Elite packs just aren't the best. They really don't usually treat you well. Yeah, this pack didn't treat me well at all. 50,000 coins. Maybe that can make my coins back now, selling some of this stuff off, but we'll see. The weekly elite fantasy pack, we always get this once a week. I usually hold it for the 50, but since we're not getting it and the playoff promo is live, I'm just gonna rip this bad boy right now and probably take the 87 just due to pricing right now in the auction house. And try to make my coins back that way. This team standout fantasy bundle is cool, but I would kind of avoid that. You can get a different method as far as building those standouts. 10 times elite bundle, I'd avoid that. It doesn't look like a great return there for me. It's just they're really pushing these elite packs, so I would avoid that altogether. And these expire in a week, so this kind of tells me that they will refresh next week with some new content. Nothing crazy here as far as the rerolls are concerned, but the one thing I do want to divert your attention to is like 89 90s, 89 90s, 89 90s, right? 82 plus, 80 to 85, or 82 plus doesn't matter, but 85 plus, right? Player of the week. Like some of these rerolls might be profitable to do these sets or to just sell the cards off altogether to do the sets, right? So keep that in mind there as well. So we already looked at all that good stuff when it involves the solos, sets. Now we're gonna check the market and see what these prices are actually at in comparison to what they were yesterday. So we're just gonna bounce filter to filter here in overalls, just so we can get a sense of where we're at here. So 80s and 81s, they're up a smidge, about 300 to 500 coins. 82s, 83s, they're up just a smidge as well. Again, these are prices on Xbox, about 1 to 300 coins, okay? 84s, 85s. 84s were about 8.3 yesterday. They're looking at about 12. Now 85s here at about 17. Yesterday they were at about 14. These prices are going to continue to climb up, guys. They're going to continue to climb up. These cards are being bought off at ridiculous speeds here. I mean, these people are just buying these cards. It's kind of nuts. Kind of inflates the value of these 85s, which is interesting because we just got them. It should also help maybe potentially to increase the value of 95s up top or make them super cheap. Either way, I'm not sure. We have to kind of gauge the market in the future and see what we've got. So those prices are up tremendously. Well, not tremendously, but a quick spike in one day. So 86s up to 25K right now. They were 16K yesterday. Wow. I mean, they're up because people want to do these sets. I mean, that 20 just sold, but I'm pretty sure these will also sell once people get through the market. I mean, this is what they're selling at, right? So they must be getting bought up for cheaper than that. 88s, 89s, 27 for 88s yesterday. We're back up to 55K for 80. 89s up to 55K. They were at 45 yesterday. That's so interesting to me. And we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down. And I hope you've been holding some of these Team Diamonds too, because you can also sell them for coins on the market. Let's keep going down here. I have nothing else is looking too crazy there. So that's 89s right there, 88s. I don't see them actually on the market. 58K there for an 88, 56K for an 88. Prices are kind of insane. 48K was a 90, they're up to 70. 91s up to, they were 54 yesterday. They're at like 72, 73. 92, 93s. We're at 85 and 105. It looks like 95 here for those top standouts there. And then the 93s are about like 124. So those prices are up too. And then the 94, 95s, 175 looks about the same here. And then 220 for a 95. Yeah, it looks about the same. So I don't know, guys. It looks like there might be some opportunity to make some coins. I think you guys should be using your brains a little bit, trying to figure out how you can buy stuff for cheap, quick sell, put it into stuff for trading. Also, make sure you have some extra, if you have extra snow beasts, please use them and put those in sets as well. Try to make some coins, because if we actually look at these NFL playoffs cards, let's see if we can find them here. The NFL playoffs cards, the 95s, they're going for over 400,000 coins right now. And I'm sure the best ones are probably even higher than that if we sort by different teams. So let's just go to a team like the Ravens. See what we're looking at. Yeah, over 500K for Matthew Judon already. Packers here. Where are we looking at here? 400 for Bakhtiari, over 500K for Kenny Clark. Some of these prices are insane, but people will pay them. What's the craziest thing? Eventually they will pay them. Antoine Winfield Jr, over 400K already here on the market. These prices are absurd. Tyrann Mathieu, 469K. Mitchell Schwartz, over 500K. These can be super profitable if you work the market right. There's gonna be ways to do it. We're gonna go be on stream later on trying to make coins off of this in one way, shape, or form. There's a lot of ways to do it. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Peace.